Jeffrey Epstein, comma, just a good kid, which I thought was funny, nobody else did.
Okay, it was something in high school. Everybody was like trying to make money. And at the time I had two jobs, I guess. That was like 2 years ago or so.
About 2 years ago?
Yeah.
When you first met him? Okay.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I was 17.
How you met this gentleman?
Through a friend, her name is she told me about this guy I was short on rent 1 month, and she told me that all I had to do was give him a massage and he would give me $200. And that's pretty much it. And I thought about it. I was like, I really need the money. I've asked my parents, they can't give me the money. I asked everyone I knew, and I went there with her. I gave him a massage, and it was a weird situation.
She would get money from him also, but she would like bring girls to the house.
Okay.
So like the one time, like when I took the girl, he gave me money. When I took 20.
How much did he give you for taking?
I don't remember. It's either 2 or 3. I can't remember.
Did he ask you to bring people, or?
Well, he's like, yeah, if you have any friends who want to do it, you know, like if I can or whatever, because I was working 2 jobs at the time, so it's like, you know, if I can, if I know anybody.
Would he ask you, obviously, if they were cool with it or felt comfortable with it?
Mhm. And like I would always tell them, you know, what the situation was, because like I wasn't told the whole. At first, I was not told the whole situation.
During a sworn tape statement, she stated that she became in contact with Mr. Jeffrey Epstein when she was 17, when she was approached by a friend with an opportunity to make money. She was taken to the Epstein's residence. She was told that she would have to provide a massage and make $200. She was taken to the house. She was introduced to his Epstein's assistant by the name of then would escort her upstairs, prepare the room for the massage by putting out the ointments and the different oils.
It seems really weird, the whole situation, and there were more girls in the house. And then they just told me just go upstairs, you know, they showed me the room. It was a massage room, like normal.
Do you recall anything weird when you were going up the stairs?
The pictures,
Okay. Pictures of what?
naked people.
Of naked people.
She was taken. She remembered it was on the weekends because she only worked on the weekends as she was still going to high school. She was taken upstairs to the master bedroom. She could observe in the spiral staircase up to the bedroom area. There were photographs of naked women throughout the house.
Oh, I sit down there, she tells me just wait a second. Then she comes back and we put like the little bed for the massage. And then she's like, okay, there's some lotion and he'll be right up.
Okay.
Then he comes in and he says, okay, this is, oh, then he knows my name already. And then he's like, okay, it's just a massage.
At any point, did he ask you to remove your clothes?
Yeah.
Okay. This was during the first massage?
Yeah, and I say no.
And you said no. Okay. Do you continue with the massage?
Yeah, it was kind of weird that he asked me to take my clothes off.
And that's when he took out the vibrator and...
Right, because I told her that I didn't want to be left alone with someone because I was molested when I was 12. So just like that, just me being alone, like right now I'm kind of uncomfortable. So, and I told her that, I'm like, you know, I'm not going if you're not going to be in the room with me. And I was unaware that I was going to be alone with him for that 10 minutes, and I thought I was going to die. She offered me more money just to take my shirt off. And I didn't do it the second time. And it was the same, you know, he did the same things. And then he took his towel off.
But that's not the only 2 times you've gone. You've gone more times.
It was like around like 3-4 times. And then I was just scared that he was gonna do something.
And each time you went, did he offer you more monies to do more things?
Yes. Because she asked me, she said he offered me more money if I have sex with him. And I said that never gonna happen. It's no way I'm gonna do that for money.
Okay.
Well, he tried to talk to you just to make you comfortable with the situation. Like, what are you working? Like, you know, how much do you make at your work? And then he starts saying you can make more with me, but I didn't feel like he was right.
Okay. Did he ever know your real age?
After a while, like, because somebody told him.
That you were...
Yeah,
16,
well, he
17.
told us that we're supposed to say that we were 18.
And then when he started pleasing himself, he got up and he went over to a drawer and he pulled out this vibrator thing, and then he pulled down my panties, and then he started, it was just like this, it was like a stick with this knob thing on it, and he didn't like stick it inside me or anything, but he just, you know, put it on me, and that was it. And a couple minutes later it was over and he left. I put my clothes on and I went downstairs.
He turned onto his back, asked her to rub his chest. As he did so, he tried to touch her buttocks. She pulled away. She said, I'm uncomfortable with you touching me. I'll give you the massage, but I'm uncomfortable with you touching me. It was at which time he said, I know you're uncomfortable. If you bring me girls, I will pay you to bring me girls.
That's how everything started.
That's how everything started?
Half of the school knows about it.
Half of the school know about it?
He was the one who brought everything to everyone in the school. And that's how we knew all about it.
Obviously, I've talked to 30 some odd girls already.
What? Wow.
Yeah. Well, some a lot younger than you. A lot younger.
Wow. Kind of gross.
Second phone call attempt at 4:26 p.m.
Hello? Hey, what's up? I talked to Jeffrey, and I'm going to his house tomorrow morning, and I'm taking my friend. He's gonna set something up for you.
Well, like, what do you think?
I don't know. I'm gonna talk to him tomorrow morning when I go to his house about it.
How much? Like, would I get paid to go out of town?
I don't know. You're gonna have to talk to him about it. I mean, I don't really work for him like that. I just bring girls to him, and they work for him. So you're gonna have to talk to him about it. That's what I'm saying. When you work for him, I'll bring you in, and you can ask him before you work, like, what can I do to make more money? So whatever.
Want me to bring my sister for you so that you could get paid more or something? Or how
Well,
a girl?
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm working tomorrow, and me and him are going to put a schedule together for you and your sister. So I'll call you tomorrow when I leave Jeffrey with the schedule.
Ever since then, I have not picked up any numbers that I don't know. Because I've been so afraid that it was going to be them calling and I accidentally pick up, I don't even
Is that
want
why you didn't pick up my line?
Yeah, actually it is. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
And I just assumed that it was you the next time that you called me. So. But ever since then, I don't pick up any phone numbers that I don't know. If they really need to talk to me, they can leave a message.
That was the only time you ever went?
Yes, the only time I ever went. I'm so ashamed that I did that because that's not like me.
Okay.
Because when I heard it was just a massage, I was like, I'm like, are you sure there's nothing else to it? She's like, yes, I'm sure. I'm like, is there anything weird about this guy that I need to know? She's like, no. And ever since, I felt she lied to me and betrayed me.
I know that all of them were in high school when they first started seeing him. Being 16, the age of graduation is 18. I would say they all, because they all met him through high school.
At any time during the massage, during the last 10 minutes, Did you ever tell him you were uncomfortable with any of this?
No, I didn't know, like, I didn't know this guy, and I didn't know, you know, what he was going to do if I did say I was uncomfortable. You know, I was like, all right, you know, this is almost over, you know, just get through this, you can go, you don't have to come back, you know, just get this over with and done, and you can leave.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jeffrey. Happy birthday to you. We love you.